Hello and welcome back to Views on the Road. I'm your host Steph, and today we're going to make crunchy carne asada tacos. You know, the ones you get with the soft tortilla? Same thing, but crunchy. And we're going to start this marinade by adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to your beef. I know you're looking at me like, Steph, we've already seen this, but some of you haven't. So we're going to take our time and we're going to show you how to marinate. Add your garlic, cilantro, the juice of half a lime, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, half a tablespoon of cumin, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of ginger powder, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And for those of you that ask about the acrylic spice containers, Claude and I have been using these for a few years. They go really good in my cabinets and they're real easy to clean. We love them, and Claude will give you a link in the description area if you want to purchase them. And now for the fun part. We're going to start combining our ingredients to make sure that our beef is fully coated. And you will notice that I didn't use beer today, but you're more than welcome to. And once you're done with your beef, you're going to go ahead and let this marinate for a minimum of 15 minutes. It's always best to leave it overnight or even 8 hours. But I will tell you, regardless of how much time you marinate, it's going to taste delicious. So while this is marinating for us, we're going to get started on our guacamole. We have 3 avocados, and I'm hoping at least 2 of these work out for us. So let's test it. They feel soft. They feel ripe. Ooh, we're good. All right, so a lot of you would throw this one away because it has that little speck, and I have humble beginnings, you guys. All you do is cut it off. And boom, done.
You left the cabinet open.
I don't do it. Look, it gets stuck. Look. It's not even my ADHD anymore.
Push it real good.
Se quedan atorados.
We'll say guacamole by Views on the Road.
And before I start mashing our guacamole, I like to add the lime first. Prevents oxidation while we're mashing. Just use a fork. Don't you hate when you cut into an avocado and it's not even ripe? It's like, it's hard, but you think that it could possibly make it and it doesn't.
Since I don't hate anything or on anyone, I'm going to say I strongly dislike.
Okay. Strongly dislike everyone.
But yeah, that's the only exception I'll use. I do hate it.
Sprinkle a little bit of salt, purple onions, and cilantro. Give that a loving mix, and try not to eat this before your tacos are ready. I know some of you are already pulling out the chips, and don't do it. There's only a little bit.
You know, we've been eating avocado toast since, I don't know, the dawn of time in Mexico.
Yeah.
Some guacamole on top of your pan tostado, your bouillon.
Ooh, heaven.
So when I saw avocado toast on the menu for, you know, $7 to $8, I was like, no.
Forget it. There's only one place that I'll pay $10 to $15 for their avocado toast.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'll have to make it for you guys and tell you where to find it. Our guacamole is ready. Now let's get started on our Pico de Gallo. In this bowl, I have 1 tomato. I have a little bit less than 1/4 of a white onion. If you want spice, you can add serrano or jalapeno. Don't rub your eyes if you did that. A little bit of cilantro, salt to taste, and the juice of half a lime. And that's a good place to start. You can always adjust to your liking. Give that a loving mix, and let's go ahead and get started on our carne asada. Place your burner on a medium-high heat and allow it to warm up for 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. And since we want a good sear for this carne asada, do not move anything for the next 3 minutes. And while our beef is cooking, we're going to start warming up our tortillas. And now you want to start mixing your beef. I'm going to continue to cook on a medium heat for another 4 to 5 minutes. And while that's happening, we're going to start frying our taco shells. With an uncoated wooden spoon, wooden chopstick, or your toothpicks, you're going to test your oil. Once you see it bubble up, that means that you're ready to fry. If you see a lot of smoke coming out of your pan, that means that you're gonna slow your roll. You're gonna wait till your oil cools off a bit and then give it another try. Because if you put your stuff in while it's smoking, you're gonna burn your food. Now we're gonna start making our taco shells. Dip it into the oil. And you don't need to fry with this much oil. I so happen to always have a pan full of oil, and you guys always see it. So that's why I'm using this. And you just want to start folding it like you would a taco shell. I find that when you warm up your tortillas a little bit, it's so much easier to make these because they crisp up a lot faster and they hold that crunch of your corn chips. Kind of like I taught you when we were making our salsa and corn chips. Same thing when your taco shells. And I'm going to continue making more taco shells with our remaining tortillas. That one's talking back. It's getting sassy.
You must be related to me.
Our taco shells and our carne asada is ready. I have some refried beans and now it's time to assemble our tacos. I have some sexy beans here. And I put them in a little Ziploc bag. If you have a little piping bag, you can use that, but this is a lot easier for me. And we're gonna fill our tacos that way because it's gonna be a lot easier than you making a mess with your spoon. Add your carne asada. And to our guacamole, I placed it in a little Ziploc bag. It's gonna be easier to pipe right into your taco shells. Add a little bit of cheese.
Those poor teenagers get no break around here.
Poor kids. Be nice to the teenagers, you guys.
Little sweethearts are trying to get home.
And your choice of salsa.
You're not going to Taco Bell. You're going to eat out.
And boom, done. Some delicious, crunchy carne asada tacos for everybody. I know teenagers love crunchy tacos. When I was a teenager, I did too. I liked them all the way up until my 20s, and we'll just leave it at that, okay? So enjoy.
Buen provecho.
You know when tacos are so good they make you want to cry? These are the tacos that are going to make you want to cry. It has everything that you love from your Mexican food in one crispy, hard taco shell. So go ahead and look away because it can get dangerous. As always, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. We've been sitting there responding to your comments. Some of you guys are making us laugh really hard. Some of you make us cry. And some of you make us wonder what the heck is going on with you. But that's okay because we're a beautiful community and we're always here for each other. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!